Number 10.
Jeff the Killer is a character originally from a creepypasta of the same name. Jeffrey Woods was a 13-year-old boy when he got stabbed by bullies who were attacking himself and his brother. His brother took the blame for the stabbing and went to jail. This made Jeff very depressed. Later, Jeff killed one of the bullies at a child's birthday party. When his strange feeling to hurt he had felt before came back, he was permanently disfigured in the fight. The bullies dumped a thing of bleach and alcohol on his face and set him on fire. He was burned badly. This made his mind snap. When he got out of the hospital, he cut his mouth into a permanent smile and burned his eyelids off so he could always see himself smiling and never go to sleep. His parents caught him doing this, to which he killed them both. Then he found his brother, who had recently been released from prison after 1 year. Jeff whispered,
"Go to sleep,"
to him before he stabbed him too. Number 9. Sonic.exe is another creepypasta. In it, a boy named Tom gets a CD game in the mail from his friend Kyle. The CD said Sonic.exe in Sharpie. Kyle tells him to destroy the CD and not even to play it, but Tom loved Sonic so much that he had to play it. The game was weird and glitchy. The water looked like blood, and Sonic's eyes glowed red. Tom thought it was a hacked game at first, because Tails, Knuckles, and Dr. Robotnik were playable characters. But Tom, being a smart gamer, continued onwards. Tom continued to play the game and the dead animals appeared on the track. Every level ended with the characters being found by Sonic, and we can only assume they were murdered by him. At the end, there was a terrifying message. A bloody, hyper-realistic picture of Sonic said,
"I am God."
Once Tom finished the game, he found a Sonic doll with bleeding eyes sitting on his bed. Number 8. The Russian sleep experiments are a series of fictional human experiments. Prisoners in the Soviet Union were gassed with an agent that prevented sleep. The subjects' conditions rapidly deteriorated without sleep. They became paranoid. Eventually, they became what I can only describe as feral. Number 7. Happy Appy is the spine-tingling tale of a lost media hunter looking for a television show his younger brother used to watch on Nick Jr. called Happy Appy. This show was about a live-action apple in a stick with a face that would help sick and hurt kids from his van. The show started off normal, but the episodes quickly became disturbing. Appy would take kids into his van and hurt them instead of helping. The show would predict events before they happened, as it shows President Obama's campaign run and the events of 9/11 before they happened, as the show was made in the 90s. Number 6. Eyeless Jack is a character from the spine-tingling tale of the same name. He was once a normal boy but was kidnapped by a cult to be sacrificed. His eyes were removed and hot tar and blood were poured in the empty eye sockets. However, Jack didn't die and turned into a horrific demon that eats kidneys. Number 5. Polybius is an urban legend arcade game. The titular game appeared randomly across arcades in the U.S. In the 1990s, starting in Oregon. The game was supposedly abstract and would entice kids to sit and play for hours, some even dying from sitting there too long. It is said that men in black would collect data from the machines, but leave all the money. Then, after a month, the game disappeared. Was the government behind this? Number 4. Dead Bart is a supposed lost episode of the animated series The Simpsons. While the Simpson family are on an airplane, Bart breaks a window which sucks him out of the plane, killing him. A hyper-realistic, bloody image of Bart's corpse is shown before cutting to the family years later. Homer, Marge, and Lisa have all lost significant weight and seem to be the only people in Springfield. They go to Bart's grave to mourn, where we see his corpse isn't even buried. Homer says, "If only we were all that lucky." After which the camera zooms out to reveal many headstones with the names of the guest stars on the show. All of the headstones have accurate death dates, even the ones who hadn't died before the airing of the episode. Some of the celebrities who have headstones are still alive and have death dates in the future. Rumor has it, if you've mentioned this episode to Matt Groening, creator of The Simpsons, he gets very angry. Number 3. Squidward's suicide is a lost episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. In the episode, Squidward performs at a concert, after which the crowd jeers and heckles him. Squidward becomes very depressed and images of murdered children flash across the screen. It then cuts to Squidward killing himself with a shotgun. This episode was only ever seen once by a group of interns at Nickelodeon. Number 2. Mr. Widemouth is a Furby-like creature that the narrator of the story was harassed by in his childhood. Mr. Widemouth encouraged him to juggle knives and jump out of the window onto an imaginary trampoline, both things that could end up injuring him. Mr. Widemouth said to the narrator that there was a trail near the house that he took many times and went with many of his friends, and that the narrator would go to someday. Eventually, the family moved out and the narrator never saw Mr. Widemouth again. Many years later, the narrator revisited his old home and found the previously mentioned trail, where he discovered the graves of many children. Number 1. Zombie Defense is a 1986 game for the Nintendo Entertainment System that was put onto modded cartridges and sold illegally to other elite programmers. This simplistic game is said to house a dark secret. Within the code, there was an advanced AI named Snow that was Okay guys, that's the end of the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment which one scared you the most. MrDisturbing out.